What's up, y'all? It's me, Ryan. Welcome back to my channel, and I hope you guys are living life to the fullest. I am back to talk about something different, to talk about something new. I feel like ever since I took that break in April, didn't record and upload, and just like kind of found myself, I feel like I've been trying some new things on my channel. I'm gonna talk about that later. If you guys are new, make sure to hit that red subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. Something about myself for all the people who are new. My name is Ryan, or I go by Rye. I am 18 years old. I am the class of 2020 high school graduate. Y'all, just give me the best graduation prom gift and just hit that red subscribe button. But I'm born and raised and I live in Chicago. I'm going to Illinois State University in the fall. Hopefully, if everything goes back to normal or semi back to normal. I'm a YouTube. I'm a social media influencer. I don't really like saying social media influencer. I just rather say social media big brother. A little brother, whatever you view me as. I don't like the word influencer. I'm a podcaster. I have a podcast, Life with Ryan, Finding Life, because girl, all I be doing is finding life. I'm still finding life. And I'm a photographer and I'm an entrepreneur. I'm just an entrepreneur because everything I do, and I have my own clothing line. So yeah. So the reason why I have all of these platforms and I do all the things that I do is just really just to help people get to know themselves and help people get to know me by hearing my stories. Because like I feel like so many people go through so many similar things, but we don't talk about it. So I feel like why not be the voice for people who don't know how to have a voice or can't find their voice at this time. So yeah, that's kind of all my brand is about. It's just like helping people learn themselves, find themselves, telling people to just like life is going to be okay. Like whatever you're going through, you're going to get through it and you're going to persevere and you're going to be so positive and you're going to have this amazing story to tell. And once you have that story to tell it, because you don't know how much your story can help the next person who's going through the same thing as you. But let's go ahead and get to this video. So as you guys don't know, or you do know, I kind of left social media back in April. I took a big break. It like really started like March 25th all the way to the first week of May, so kind of a month and a half ish, a month and a week. I took a big break from social media, so no camera, no posting on Instagram, no tweets. I would say Snapchat, but I don't even get on there. So I just took a huge break. Honestly needed it because I was feeling so lost within myself. Like I didn't know what was next. I didn't know what was going on in the world. And like for me, I was just dealing with so much. On top of everything else that was going on, social media was just adding a big drainage. It was taking so much energy out of me. I had to leave social media because it was just such a negative platform. And I mean, it definitely is positive if you follow that right feed, follow those right people. But I feel like overall, social media is just so negative. And not towards me. Like I don't have a big following, so like a lot of people's not negative to me. And I'm just very a positive person, so you can't really say that much that would be negative. Can't even really say that much that kind of hurt my feelings, all that I've been through in life. But it's so negative, like it's so toxic. Like just seeing how other people deteriorate and talk about other people is just like so draining and so sick. Like everybody has their own opinion, everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but everybody just felt like they had to voice their opinion. Now yes, everybody freedom of speech, obviously, you know, I can't tell nobody what to or not to say, but it's like certain things you just keep to yourself. Like come on, was it necessary? Like, and then also TikTok and just like all the racism stuff, it's just like ew, like find a life, find yourself. Nobody got time for it because it was so negative. It was just so toxic. You see this person talk about that person, I talk about this person, and we gonna talk about this celebrity that nobody knows because we gonna hate her because of this, or we gonna hate him because it was just so toxic. Everybody has their opinions and things, but it's like, do y'all need to voice your opinion? Is y'all opinion relevant? Is y'all opinion gonna help somebody persevere through a challenge? You know, another reason that I left social media is because I spent so much time on there, like dead serious. Like I spent so much time on there when I was in school. Like I really didn't realize how much I spent so much time on my phone in class and not paying attention. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm a senior and I thought maybe I could get by, or because my classes was just so boring, but I spent so much time on social media. So when school was out and like I had that little break of, like when I did my homework and then I didn't have any more work to do, I was like, what do I do? And I'm like, oh my God, all I do is sit on Twitter and Instagram all day, but I'm not answering emails, or I'm not doing a photo shoot, or I'm not thinking about video ideas, but I just like sit on here all day. It's just like, that's so not healthy for my brain. It's so not healthy for my eyes, because me being who I am already as a person and what I want to do and what I am doing, because what I want to do is kind of what I'm doing now. I spend most of my time already being on my phone and being on a computer. So I'm like, I need to give myself a break. Like, it was just, I spent so much time on there, I just really didn't know like what to do. Even take out Corona, I was like, what do I do? Like, do I go outside? Do I hang out with friends? Like, do I read a book? Do I pick up a book? How do I pick up a book without going to Amazon and going to Kindle? It's just like I realized how much time was going to these things, and how it was also stopping me from doing the things that I love. Because one thing I realized is that when I was editing, for instance, like I record a video and I edit, but like every 10-15 minutes I have to check my phone. Even if my phone is on Do Not Disturb, I still have to check it. It's like a still instance in my brain to see like, oh, who texts me? Oh, what's going on with this person life on social media? Or what's going on with that person life? What did they person post on Twitter? Why do I need to post on Twitter at that moment? So I realized how much of my time was going to my phone. And it wasn't like me doing a research purpose. It was just me scrolling on Twitter, scrolling on Instagram, following this negative person, following this and that negative person. It's just like, no, I need to spend my time towards something else. I feel that I'm done with school. Even through high school, I personally just like looking back, I feel that my grades could have been a lot better. Like, I literally could have had a 4.0 and then been in all AP classes. Okay, wait, maybe not all AP classes, but some AP classes, some honor classes, and some regular classes. If I would have took school as serious as it was, as I say I do, and I didn't spend so much time in my class on social media, and I spend so much time, especially on Instagram and now Twitter, because like Twitter is just so much better than Instagram, low key. But I spend so much time. I was just realizing like my GPA could have been higher, like 0.5, 0.7 points higher, and I would have a 4.0. Me taking that break in also helped me realize that like what things need to change when I go to school. I also noticed that I really did not form a great schedule, because I would wake up and I'd be like, okay, what can I do? I'll scroll on Instagram, not let me meditate, not let me pray. I kind of got into that habit, but like right before Corona happened, I got into that habit, and I was like, I'm in the bed all day, so let me just scroll on Instagram. You gotta get into a routine. I'm gonna just say that, like, everybody, put your phone down. When y'all wake up, okay, look at the clock, make sure you don't oversleep. But after that, get out the phone, go stretch, walk around, before you brush your teeth, even if it's in your little dorm or your little apartment. Just go ahead and walk back and forth, do some stretches, something. You ain't get into a daily routine, breathe, eat, pray, wash your face, brush your teeth, stuff like that. But get off the phone. Like, that's kind of one thing I'm just noticing. It's like, I need to get off my phone. Another reason I left is just so draining. Like, everything in this world comes from social media, and you don't have enough person-to-person contact. Everything is basically around social media. All your conversations come from, oh, did you see that person post? And then like our conversations just become about these people. A lot of things just come from social media. Like, our conversations, like, we don't have conversations about our lives, about the kids we want, about why we getting the degrees we getting, why we read the books we doing, why we doing the things that we do love. Like I said, we are always so worried about other people's lives. We are never worried about our lives. For certain people, not for all, makes us kind of be insecure about our life, and kind of what we always think about what somebody else thinks about us and not what we think about ourselves. Okay, if I post this post, what is this person gonna think? What is my crush gonna think? What is my friends gonna think? What is my ex gonna think? Is my family gonna see this? Versus just posting something because you feel confident, you feel sexy, and you're gonna post it regardless of what anybody else thinks. You're gonna post it because that is your true character. That is what's helping you build your brand. We always think about what somebody else thinks about when we post things on social media versus what do we think about ourselves. how much do we like that picture to post? Not, oh my God, you know, I don't really care for this picture, but this picture is going to give me an extra 1,000 likes. Let me go ahead, click post. No, focus on something new. Focus on something, a different energy, you know, focus on a different tactic of why you're posting and what you're posting. Stop thinking about what other people think and what other people have to say and how other people are going to dictate your life. I can say me not posting on social media, that was just one thing about it. It's like I wasn't thinking about what other people thought about me. I wasn't thinking about like what my views was like, what my life was like. It just gave me time to think about other things and about like how I need to just structure myself to build my brand more and to get me to that next stage in life that I want to be, that I know I can. Another reason why I kind of love social media is because how serious it is for me. Like for a lot of people, it's just a fun place where they can post this, post that, post this on a story, post this on a feed. But once you get to this brand and once you get to this idea of what you want to be and who you want to become, it's not fun. It's just like very serious. You gotta post reflecting on what your brand is, what your image is. I don't post the things that I used to post or do the things that I used to do. Not so much because I'm a changed person, but just so much because like I gotta be careful of who's watching me all the time, because me posting something can ruin one of the biggest brands in my career, which can really outbreak stuff for me. So it's just not, for me, it's not fun. I've heard a lot of other people say that, a lot of other YouTubers, social media influencers, like kind of how it went from this fun thing when they started to this business thing, and it's just not as fun. It's still fun, but it's not always that fun. Another personal reason why I left was to face so many demons that I had. I was dealing with so many things within myself and with me. Even social media just gave me time to fix the things that I needed to fix, you know, fix the things that was in myself, fix my overworking self, fix my underworking self, fixing like my values, what stuff was important to me, what things wasn't important to me, but I was making important. Rearranging my list, you know, I feel like I really rearranged my list and rearranged my life so much when I left social media, because now I feel like I'm back and I'm just a new person, you know. My roadblocks are no longer roadblocks. Like, instead of, when you encounter a roadblock, instead of letting it stop you, figure out how you can hurdle over it or how you can go around it. Because I feel like sometimes we see these roadblocks, wherever this is, and we just stop. Like, even if we see it a mile away, we still just like, what's gonna happen? No, how can you change it? How can you speed up so you can miss that roadblock? Or what is a detour route so you can mix that roadblock? Figure out something new. And I feel like that's another thing, like social media, they just, when they get this roadblock, they just hide behind it and they make everything in life seem okay. No, face your problems, face your demons. Tell this, if you got this platform, tell these people like, hey, these things happen in real life, but you can do this and that, which helps me and it works, you know? Not everything works for everybody, but just telling people like, hit it head on. Like, don't wait for nothing. Start whatever it is you need to start. Get over that fear, you know. Start that business now. Don't wait. Start it now. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect, because nothing in life is perfect. I'm not going to keep going on, but personally, I left social media because I really needed that break. Everything that I enjoyed was no longer me enjoying it. I was more doing things as a business plan and not because I was a creative. Get off of social media or limit your social media. Go outside, enjoy life, enjoy friends. You know, once quarantine is over and you'll have a lot more time when social media is over. You'll realize that you can pick up a new hobby, a new job, try a new career, try something different, do something that you never thought you would do in life once social media is gone, or you just limit your social media. Yeah, I'm gonna do a poll up here. I've never done a poll before, so click that I though. And tell me, like, say yes or no. Can you leave social media for a month? And then comment down below, why do you think you can't leave social media? Or why do you think you can't leave social media? Now, and if it's a source of income for you, it's definitely a different story. Like, I definitely understand it. But then, can you think you can limit social media? Make sure to follow me on Instagram and follow me on Twitter at itsofficialryan. Now that this break is over. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe. Follow me on social media. Give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure to try that poll for me. Comment y'all reason down below in the comment sections. And as I always say, do more by saying less. Peace.